Okay, in this video, we are gonna talk about the double kettlebell swing. Do not jump right to this. You got prerequisites in your way. You've got a kettlebell deadlift. You've got dead stop swings. You've got a single kettlebell swing, 2 hands. Once we've done all that, now we can move into double swings. There's a couple options on the grip. You can have pronated grip, or you can go neutral grip. Caution, neutral grip, a lot of times people tend to bend their elbows and tense their biceps a little bit too much. So I don't necessarily like that option as much, although sometimes I'll use it, and you can do it as a modification. So what I like to do is have it here. Now, when I do the swing, since we're dealing with 2 bells, what I'm gonna do on the way down is allow a slight internal rotation. Okay, so that's my thumbs turning in. I'm going further pronation. Now, when you do that, the thing that you want to be aware of is that your internal rotation often influences your scapulas, and if it influences your scapulas, it's probably going to influence your thoracic spine. So we want to make sure that we've got the lats set, we've got a good extended thoracic spine, or a rib cage is stacked, if you will, not flared up to extend it. That's not what we're looking for. So let's look at this, and we'll talk about a couple options. Now, I'm doing this on a box. As you lift heavier weight, like I've got a 20 kilogram here, once you start getting to 20s, 24s, and higher, that's typically where you're gonna wanna start doing it from the ground. Since I've just got 2 12s here for demonstration purposes, we're gonna start with it elevated. If you are using smaller bells and you wanna get to doubles, this would be the right starting point. Again, I'm gonna stand an arm length between the bells. I'm gonna open my feet perhaps a little bit wider than I would with a single bell, because now I have 2 bells that have to fit between my legs, okay? Allow your toes to open up. This might even feel similar to a sumo deadlift of sorts. Now, we're gonna go into our hinge, grab our bells. I don't want my hands to the outside of the bell. I can either go neutral or slightly in towards the thumb sides. From here, we're gonna tilt the bells, tense the lats, make sure we're not looking forward. We're gonna keep the neck neutral. I don't want my weight forward. I'm actually gonna sit my weight back and make sure my toes stay connected. From here, big breath to pressurize my abdomen, and here we go. Now, 2 bells, typically more weight. So what you're gonna notice is I'm not perfectly vertical. There's a slight weight shift. When the bell's pulling forward, I have to angle backwards slightly, but not at the expense of my knees being secure with strong quads, my abs and my glutes being braced to control my lumbar spine from leaning back, okay? Now, as you do this, grip the bells nice and tight, but I don't want stiff arms, okay? As I go into 2 bells, a lot of times we'll tend to shrug and start to bend at the elbows, using a lot of bicep, using a lot of traps. I want to keep my shoulders packed down, tensing the lats, keeping my neck and face slightly relaxed. I'll show you what that looks like. What I don't want are reps that look like this. As you can see, a lot more tension in my face, in my neck, my traps, my shoulders, my biceps. We want to try and keep that stable but relaxed and stay connected. Now, again, I did this on a box. Once you go heavier, bring it down to the floor with the heavier bells. This is going to be the double kettlebell swing. Give this one a try.